Yes, Kenya. Tamu sana, yes, tamu sana. Earlier today, Uhuru Kenyatta was in Nakuru County and he gave out a speech that showed clearly that he has just finally endorsed Raila Odinga. So in this video right now, I want us to have a look at the speech, after which we are going to dissect it to see exactly what it portends for Raila's 2022 presidential bid next year. But before we do that, I want you to listen to a speech Uhuru Kenyatta made some few weeks ago, if not months ago, in Kibra constituency, Nairobi. Listen into this speech.
Kazi ndio hiyo inafuata kwa sababu maendeleo inafuata ama kazi.
That was Uhuru Kenyatta some few months ago, if not weeks, in Kibra constituency, Nairobi. And at that time, ladies and gentlemen, I'm one person who came out and stated that Uhuru Kenyatta has just endorsed Raila Odinga. Some never believed it. So I want you to listen to Uhuru Kenyatta speaking today in Nakuru, after which, as usual, we are going to tie these two speeches of Uhuru Kenyatta to see exactly what they portend or mean for Raila's 2022 presidential bid next year. Listen to Uhuru Kenyatta speaking today in Nakuru.
Na tukisalia katika kaunti hiyo ya Nakuru ni kuwa Rais Uhuru Kenyatta ameonekana kuunga mkono azma ya Rais kinara wa ODM Raila Odinga katika uchaguzi mkuu ujao. Rais Kenyatta amesema kuwa safari ya kuingia ikulu haitaki pupa na mihemko ya ujana inayodhirika kwa sasa.
Ni katika kaunti ya Nakuru ambapo kwa mara ya kwanza Rais Uhuru Kenyatta alifichua yule anayependekeza kuchukua usukani wa kuongoza nchi atakapo staafu Agosti mwaka ujao. Sifa aliyoashiria Kenyatta zilipendelea kinara wa ODM Raila Odinga.
Kuja waambie huyu ni mzee, hafai, tunataka kijana. Mtu anachagua na bongo bana, mtu achagui na uongozi uko hapa. Sio uongozi, sio mpira ya kuchezwa kwa kiwanja. Uongozi sio sprint, ni marathon. Wewe utakimbia hapa, by the time umefika pale pumzi imeisha. Lakini mzee amekanyanga polepole akuja kupitia ukiwa bado kwa barabara. Lakini vijana, kwa heshima, fikirieni na musikimbie. Musikuje na speed. Speed inaangusha jameni. Afadhali polepole na ufike pahali ambapo ulikuwa unaenda.
So I'm inviting people to come to Nairobi on the 10th of this month, when we are going to talk about Azimio la Umoja.
Yes, those two speeches are Uhuru Kenyatta's endorsement of Raila Odinga. Those two speeches again just proves that Uhuru is very, very consistent in his resolve to support Raila Odinga. And I'm saying Uhuru is consistent because some doubting Thomases, even up to today, even some political analysts still don't believe that Uhuru Kenyatta has resolved to support Raila Odinga. Some are still doubting. But those two incidences just shows and proves that Uhuru Kenyatta is very consistent in his resolve to support Raila Odinga. What does that mean politically for Raila's political future come next year? That's our analysis and discussion today. So if in case you've just bumped here for the very, very first time, kindly subscribe, give this video a like. Give it a like, please. Thank you. God bless you. There are 5 things, ladies and gentlemen, that comes out very clearly from that speech, or rather endorsement from Uhuru Kenyatta today in Nakuru. The first thing, this is yet another clear sign and indication that Uhuru Kenyatta is actually supporting Raila Odinga presidential bid. That's another clear sign. Uhuru has given out so many signals, but some doubting Thomases still can't just believe. This is yet another clear sign and signal that Uhuru Kenyatta supports Raila presidential bid next year. As late as yesterday, I was seeing some people still speculating that Uhuru Kenyatta who wants to support Musalia Mudavadi, such kind of talks. This is a clear indication who Uhuru Kenyatta wants to support. The second point, listening to Uhuru Kenyatta, he's talking about experience and warning these young politicians, young politicians. From that speech, Uhuru Kenyatta seems to understand Raila's political geniusity and experience. Uhuru Kenyatta in 2017 contested for presidency, and his main challenger or competitor was Raila Odinga. Yes. And from where I sit, I tend to believe that Uhuru has more information as to what transpired as far as the presidential election 2017 are concerned. Uhuru knows the true picture of exactly what happened. And also in 2013, Uhuru's main competitor was Raila Odinga. So Uhuru Kenyatta is talking out of experience. He's talking of somebody knows. And Uhuru here seems to know and understands Raila's political geniusity more than any other person. You see, William Ruto seems to be chiding Raila Odinga. He seems to be undermining and underrating Raila Odinga. But Uhuru Kenyatta, having served as the president of this nation, somebody who has faced Raila Odinga on the ballot, he seems to understand Raila Odinga more than any other person. And he seems to be in agreement of Raila's political geniusity and experience in terms of politics. That also comes out very, very clearly. And that should be a wake-up call or a warning shot to the likes of William Ruto. William Ruto has never contested for the presidency. This is 2022 will be William Ruto's first time on a presidential ballot, God willing. So William Ruto should actually take things easy. He should take things easy. I tend to believe he should borrow a leaf from Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta. Uhuru understands Raila Odinga best, and Uhuru knows that in politics, you should not undermine or underrate your political opponents. That comes out very, very clearly. The third point, this incident of today also just exposes Uhuru Kenyatta as another political genius we have around in this country. Uhuru Kenyatta is the fulcrum that revolves, that Oka revolves, and also Raila revolves. And Uhuru Kenyatta has largely succeeded in keeping these two warring factions together. Some few months ago, Kalonzo Musyoka stated in broad daylight that he would be very stupid to maybe support Raila for the third time without a measure of reciprocity. But of late, we are seeing Kalonzo Musyoka warming up to Raila Odinga. And we can attribute that to Uhuru Kenyatta's political geniusity in holding these people together. Uhuru holds Raila Odinga on this side, and he holds Oka on this other side. As he supports Raila Odinga, Uhuru is still largely making sure that he holds these people together so that they can all work together. For a unified country, that's a political genius. Uhuru there comes out as a political genius because holding these politicians with competing interests, holding them together, takes a genius to do that. Uhuru Kenyatta comes out as a political genius out of that. The fourth point, ladies and gentlemen, from where I sit, and again, I've always maintained, though some people still don't believe me when I say this, I've always maintained, ladies and gentlemen, that Mount Kenya, to the last person, will support, most definitely, the person Uhuru Kenyatta will endorse. And from Uhuru Kenyatta's speech of today, Uhuru Kenyatta is giving clear signals that he supports Raila Odinga. So from where I sit, ladies and gentlemen, I'm seeing a very high possibility of Raila Molo Odinga getting the lion's share of the mountain vote. And I'm saying that, ladies and gentlemen, because our politics is largely ethnic. Mount Kenya will listen to their ethnic kingpin, who as of today happens to be Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta. And most definitely, they will follow Uhuru Kenyatta to Raila Molo Odinga. So largely from where I sit, Raila in one way or the other is succeeding in locking Mount Kenya. That's for a given fact, ladies and gentlemen. And then finally, or at the fifth point, Uhuru is also trying to tell us about age. Leadership is not about age. And that's also a given fact. We have young leaders who are corrupt. We have also old leaders who are also corrupt. You know, some of these Tanga leaders, they have been trying to paint Raila Molo Odinga as somebody who's too old to lead. But Uhuru Kenyatta, having led this country for now almost 10 years, he understands the challenges. And he knows at the back of his mind that leadership is not about age, but what you have in the head. And Uhuru Kenyatta just stated that. And there, I'm fully in agreement with Uhuru Kenyatta that leadership is not about age. It's all about what you have in the head. So, ladies and gentlemen, in case you've just bumped here today for the very, very first time, that's the kind of analysis we do in this YouTube channel. We don't beat about the bush. We state facts as they are. Things clearly as they are, straight and to the point. Otherwise, ladies and gentlemen, before I conclude, just as I did indicate when we were starting, if you've just bumped here for the very, very first time, kindly subscribe, give this video a like. Give it a like, please. And to those who are watching us outside Kenya for the very, very first time, drop a comment, let us know from which part of the globe you are watching us from. Drop a comment, please. And to our fans and subscribers in this YouTube channel, I'm very, very humbled for the kind of support you are giving me here by constantly giving our videos likes, constantly dropping your comments. God bless you. God bless Kenya. Tamu sana, tamu sana, tamu sana.